Forget Ariel and all that sunshine. Real mermaids are worse than any shark.
The true ancient terrors are half human and half octopus, the Caecilia.
Imagine the beautiful upper body. Now add 8 deadly arms.
This poor sap is just doing his job, fishing for an evening meal.
And a sound so lovely it must be a trick. The siren's high song.
Against all better judgment, the fisherman starts rowing toward the sound. As if that wasn't bad enough, the shadow hits the boat from below.
Thick black tentacles erupt from the water and grip the wood in seconds. He is dragged under the surface in a terrible, thrashing, helpless moment. Siren reveals its true form. Not a fishtail, but a monstrous lower half.
Climax. The creature crushes the human with 8 times the hydraulic power.
It is a perfect 8-limbed killing machine designed to shatter bones. The ultimate anti-mermaid. If it calls you beautiful, you are already dead.
We have Hollywood to thank for covering up the tentacle horror.
Nothing says aquatic menace like a monster struggling to use a fork. Our next nightmare comes from the cold, foggy coast of Scotland.
These beautiful sea creatures can shed their seal skin and walk on land.
An isolated man finds the skin and decides to steal a wife.
Selkie, now in human form, is trapped and silently looks to the sea.
Years later, she finally discovers the hidden, folded, dry seal skin.
That moment of pure instinctual call is the point of no return. The woman tears off her clothes as her legs begin to fuse and shrink.
Skin stretches and hardens, turning into the dark, thick seal hide. Face is the last to go, pure desperation. Then the creature emerges. Climax. Now she is nothing but the ocean's call, and she is gone forever. Her greatest terror is not the transformation. It is leaving her children. This is not a tragic romance. It is a monstrous betrayal and escape. Because apparently, if you steal a Selkie's skin, her entire family hates you.
This Celtic lore warns against trapping nature's powerful, beautiful spirits.
A simple rule. If you wear a coat for a living, do not try to wear clothes.
Don't forget to hit subscribe, or you might get a visit tonight.
We move away from the cold sea now to the deep, slow rivers of West Africa. The Jengu are alluring river spirits that mask a horrifying intent.
They appear as women with long, flowing dreadlocks, a sign of their power.
A young man is foolish enough to step into the river for a simple bath.
He sees the Jengu floating nearby and is instantly mesmerized by her beauty. The man reaches out to touch her floating hair, making the fatal choice. The river itself responds. The clear water turns murky and then black. The dreadlocks instantly become dozens of writhing, venomous water snakes. Her beautiful face melts into a skeletal grimace. The trap is sprung. The man's legs begin to dissolve into the black, sucking water below. Climax! The Jengu is a skeletal water demon that swallows him whole. Body is gone, but the spirit becomes one of her tormented servants. Nothing says, "Come take a swim," like a beautiful spirit that kills you for your soul.
The Sawa people of Cameroon still warn their children about the Jengu.
Trying to look beautiful with a head full of snakes has its challenges.
Back to the Atlantic coldness for a creature from the coasts of Ireland.
The Merrow are the Irish sirens. Half beautiful, half absolute terror.
They come to the shore wearing a magical cap, their source of movement.
A young Hispanic fisherman is quickly smitten by the woman in the purple dress. She is looking toward the vast ocean, a yearning that he ignores. She smiles at the man, then puts on the magic cap and leaps to the waves.
Mid-air, her beautiful legs rapidly begin to fuse and turn scaly green.
The transformation accelerates. Her face swells and eyes pop outwards.
The dress is gone, replaced by thick, slimy skin and a massive tail. Climax! A truly monstrous creature that has drowned countless sailors.
The beautiful half is the lure. The ugly half is the brutal reality.
And apparently the male Merrows are hairy and have pig-like faces.
Irish folklore taught sailors to respect the raw, predatory ocean power.
The magic cap is not just for swimming, it is all for fashion.
If you like this so far, please smash that like button.
Our final horrifying fish thing comes from the tropical shores of Hawaii.
The ultimate predator is the Kanaka Maoli demigod, Kamoho Ali.
He is the king of all sharks and can shift forms into a fearsome human.
An isolated village fisherman decides to challenge the great shark god. The massive shark appears beneath him, slow and impossibly silent.
The foolish man tosses his pathetic little spear directly into the water.
A massive black form erupts from the water and shatters the small canoe. Man falls, now in the water, only inches from the enormous maw.
The god does not eat him. He simply opens his mouth to let the water rush in.
Climax! The ocean itself drowns the man, a swift and crushing demise. The shark god surfaces again, simply resuming his majestic, endless patrol. The lesson here is simple. Sharks don't need magic to be terrifying.
Plus, a shark that wears a shirt is really less intimidating. Remember to share this video, or you might find yourself overboard. The next time you see a sweet little mermaid, think of the horror.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
We leave the water behind now for the dry, dusty plains of Australia. Our land monster is a dark, shape-shifting terror from the Aboriginal lore. The Bunyip is a cryptid that drags people into the murky, deep water. An overly confident colonial hunter decides to seek out the strange beast. The Bunyip is observing him from the weeds, its immense claws twitching. The man steps right to the edge, then suddenly the mud gives way. Before he can react, two massive furry arms erupt from the surface.
The powerful beast drags the struggling man down to the dark, slimy deep.
The Bunyip surfaces. Its mouth is now human, licking its teeth with glee. Climax. The water is calm again, the Bunyip has won, and the hunter is gone.
The Bunyip is a reminder that you never truly control nature.
Especially if that nature has huge claws and a great sense of timing. And apparently, when it comes to swimming, the Bunyip really hates shirts. Thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Seriously, watch out for the billabongs.